We're cutting back some daylilies. And again, one of the benefits to leaving a daylily through the winter is if you get out here early enough, just some twisting and pulling like that can go a lot more quickly than trying to cut. Daylily foliage has a real leathery type leaf, and it tends to make that pruner stick, and you got to force it open stick. So yeah, I just kind of get in here and pull pretty hard. This is probably not the textbook method of doing this. Again, look for growth. If you see some of the growth coming out and you're pulling something and you rip part of the live part out of the ground, well, it's kind of your signal that, yeah, maybe I'm not going to cut that one back like that. So we'll move on to a couple other daylilies that have the seed stems, not seed stems, seed stem, the flower stems left from last year, and they're a little bit bigger variety. This was Stella de Oro, kind of a more silky foliage. We've got some of the more old-fashioned daylilies we'll look at next. Before we leave here, though, you know, this is a beautiful little juniper here. Look at this. This is icy blue juniper, great ground cover juniper. Look at how it's sprawling through the rocks there, working its way through. We've got to stay on top of it a little bit. It's starting to compete with this salvia just a little bit, so we'll clip that back. All right. Lilies cut back relatively easy in the spring. That spent flower head just gets brittle, and you can snap it right off. It makes cleanup pretty slick and easy, rather than cutting every one of these. And once we get the bulk of it off of there, then we'll come in with the head shears and we'll clean that up a little bit. All right, we're wrapping up the daylilies here. So one of the nice things about mulch beds, you don't have to be quite as, I guess, neat or picky. It'll blend right in with that mulch. I don't like leaving this much debris. It gives it kind of a sloppy look. And the landscape I'm shooting for, you know, a little bit more neat and fit.